Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Katie. For this week's video, I'm going to be doing the audio using my phone, so hopefully that works out a little bit better. And just as I'm saying that, I need to cough. Sorry about that. So apologies that there hasn't been a video for a little while. We have been having heat wave after heat wave in the UK, and it's pretty much the same everywhere. There's been like wildfires, like terrible wildfires in Canada and across Europe, as I'm sure you all know. And we've even had one in the UK here in the New Forest. So the weather, obviously, you know, like first world problems for me, because I'm not affected really by any of that whatsoever, thankfully, and very luckily. If you are dealing with that, I hope you're all safe and well and dealing with it. But yeah, the weather has really affected my art making and also my overall health in general, like including my physical health. Like my joints have been really painful. So that's why there hasn't been a video for a little while. And also, anytime I've been making any art, I've been doing it in a different way. I've been doing it in very sort of like bite-sized chunks. So I haven't really been able to video anything because all of my tech has been overheating as well. So yeah, that's why. So I do apologize for that. But I am back with a video. I thought I would just do sort of like a simple art journal spread to show you. This is a technique that I've been really enjoying using. I've done it a few times in this particular journal. Now the journal that I'm using, it's a mixed media journal. I think they call it a mixed media journal from Hobbycraft, and it has loads of different substrates in it. If you're familiar with the Dina Wakley black journal or the blue journal, it's a very similar concept to that, where you have sort of like words, Katie, come on, words. You have sort of like a very thick like watercolor paper, and then you have like canvas and other substrates in it. It's really cool. And basically what I'm doing is making a mess on a journal page and then covering it up again. And that is going to be the background. So I started off with a gessoed page. And then I decided to pull out my Dina Wakley Media. I think they're called arts. Are they called art sticks? I'm not sure. The scribble sticks, that's what they're called. And they are acrylic paint in stick form. And they're water soluble. And they're a very cool supply, especially if you have a lot of built-in rage, because you have to go really heavy-handed with them. Like the harder you press with them, the better. So I went over with those first on the page. I don't know why my voice went really weird then, but there we go. So I went through with those first, and then went in with some acrylic paint and some stenciling. The technique that I did for the stenciling, I actually put the paint down first and then put the stencil over the top and then rubbed the paint away with a wet rag. That does have an actual proper name. I don't know what that name is. Like I just do what I feel like doing. And then I also decided that I wanted to do some journaling cards and have sort of like the journal card as the main element for the page. So this is what you can see me sort of doing here. I was initially going to do two, which is why you see two, but I only ended up using one. But yeah, again, going in with acrylic paint. And also I picked up in Hobbycraft the other day, they're actually bottles that, like needle bottles that you're supposed to put different glues in. But me being me, I didn't do that. And I decided to put acrylic paint in them. I thought that would be quite cool to get some different like scribbly effects with acrylic paint. So you'll see me using those. There was a lot of trial and error with getting the consistency right, which is why on the gold one, it didn't quite come out the way I wanted it to. So I went in with some scribble sticks again and a Stabilo all pencil to get sort of like more of the effect that I wanted. So I basically, everything that I did with my making a mess on the journal page, I then did on the journaling cards. And then you will see me go in with a mask, like a stenciling mask around one. I think that's a Dina Wakley one as well. It's really old. I don't know if you can still get it. You might be able to if you hunt around for it. But I literally I haven't bought any stencils in like a good 10-12 years. So yeah, but it is one of my favourite ones, that round one. And basically all I did was just trace round it, going all over the page. And then on the actual journal page itself, I used Payne's Grey, the PBO Payne's Grey paint. I did 2 coats of that. And then on the journal cards, I did exactly the same thing, but using white paint. So it's the same technique, but using different colours. And I find this technique is really good. If you've made a page, perhaps you've gone like a bit to town on a page and you want to do loads of different techniques, then you look at it and you think, hang on a minute, this isn't actually quite coming together the way I wanted it to. If you do this technique where, and you can do it with a stencil as well, it doesn't have to be a mask. If you do this technique where you go round with the mask or a stencil with a neutral colour, so I use Payne's Grey and white, you could use black, you could use maybe a dark purple, depending on what colours that you've already put down, or a grey, and it just sort of calms the entire page down and it creates a lot of unity in the page. But you've gone through all that fun process of mark making and using all the crazy colours that you want. So it's really, really fun project to do. So for the journal card, like the focal point itself, the main image that I used is a Collage Soup image. It's one of their free ones off their website, which is worth checking out. If you are arting on a budget, I definitely suggest you go and check out their free stuff and their offers and things. You might have seen Collage Soup about a little bit on like mixed media, arty social media. I'm not affiliated with them anyway. I just really, really like their stuff. I bought one of their Halloween collage ones, which I'm really excited, like super duper excited to start using next month and going into October, because I have so many spooky dooky crafty ideas and I just want to get going now. I want it to be autumn. Side rant, I want it to be autumn. So yeah, so to build up this focal image, basically the idea for this whole page and sort of like the meaning behind this page was from a song by an artist called Lilith Czar, and it's called King. And I actually use sort of like a quote from the chorus. It's one of the lyrics from the chorus that's, "If it's a man's world, I want to be king." That's basically kind of where my mental health has been lately. I've been going through a lot of peaks and troughs with a lot of things that have been going on in my social life and healing from a lot of stuff. And when I was doing a workout the other day, because your girl starts lifting weights now, oh yeah, this song randomly came on my Spotify recommended, and I loved it. It just completely sort of brought me out of quite a dark hole I was sort of going into. And yeah, I thought, yeah, this song deserves it deserves a journal page. It deserves a journal page. And if you haven't heard of Lilith Czar, It's not very easy to say. I suggest you go and check her out. She's really, really cool. If you like artists like Florence and the Machine, or who else would I liken her to? Oh, I can't remember her name now. Paloma. Oh, that's gonna bug me. She does a song called Labour, which is, oh my god, if you are a woman or identify as a woman, like seriously, seriously, that song is amazing. I suggest you go check it out. But yeah, go listen, go listen. You will always get music recommendations from me because music has been saving my butt lately. But anyway, back to the journal page. So right now I am basically just having a play with some paint pens. And then I decided to add a bit more detail onto that like journal card because I thought the background of it was a little bit, it was a little bit boring. It needed a bit of a lift. So I went in with some stamps and some more paint pens and some glittery gel pen because my inner 6-year-old loves glittery gel pens. And if you don't have any in your stash, go get some. Go get some. It is so much fun shopping the kids' craft section. So much fun. And as an adult, especially as an adult woman, like everyone around you assumes that you're buying them for a child, and you're like, no, no, I'm buying them for me, and I'm gonna get just as much fun out of them. So yeah, I recommend that too. Shop the kids' craft section. Because if you're doing stuff in a journal, like you don't need fancy pants stuff. You really, really don't. A lot of the stuff that I use, yes, I have things that I have sort of acquired over the years, birthdays, Christmases, gift cards. So, you know, sometimes it's nice to get yourself like the fangly dangly, light fast, Liquitex, all this, that, and the other, right? But a lot of the time, the supplies that we go for, especially when we are art journaling, is stuff that is just fun to use, and often that's the kid stuff. So don't get all up in your head about it. Just, you know, especially if you're on a budget, unless it's going up on the wall, doesn't have to be light fast. When this book is closed, like no light is getting in this journal, so it's absolutely fine. So yeah, I think once I've done like all the paint pen stuff, that is pretty much it. So yeah, that's going to be it for my waffling. So I hope you are all well, surviving the heat. Hopefully, you know, things start cooling down because I just want that blanket, big cup of tea, watching Hocus Pocus while I've got my apple scented candle on life. that's what I want. So yeah, I do hope you are all doing well and that you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please consider giving me a like and subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.